Hey everybody, I'm the Ranting Monkey, and today we're going to look at a channel that might be a joke, but if it is, it's a bad one. The user I'm replying to today is named Anactualjoke. With so many people on the internet thinking they're clever, it's hard to tell whether or not something like this is a Poe. But I will admit from the start, I may have been had here. If I have been, this is actually a very clever Poe, because they really seem to believe the shit they say. And in their latest video, oh dear God. Even if it is a Poe, it's worth fucking responding to. Alright, dummy, take it away.
We live in a time of extreme sectarianism on the left, and it is causing more harm than good. In fact, it's one of the biggest things holding us back. We need to be able to put labels aside for now. This is a call to unity. The idea here is getting our platform on the table.
Right off the bat, we have evidence that he may be a Poe. You cannot seriously look at the world around us and think leftist ideas are being silenced or not being heard. The only way you could possibly say that would be if you are horribly uninformed, clinically retarded, or just joking.
This means we all have to agree on getting the conversation in the media to move leftwards.
Come on, dude, you're just pulling my chain, right? You're just fucking with me here.
This is an invitation to allow for any leftist, whether you be a tanky, a trot, a mutualist, a leftcom, a passadist, anyone, especially in America, to come together for now. Once we get on the discussion table and push off the fascists, then we can talk about which ideology we'll go with. For now, however, the most important thing we can do is get some basic platforms on the table. We all need to become as good at PR as the figureheads of the alt-right, as it were.
And here's one of those places that makes me think he's being serious. Intersectional stupidity sold in this manner sounds just like something a real SJW type would do. Man, this is a tough call.
We always need to keep in mind these specific things. Number one, we must support incremental but significant leftist policies for now. We also need to give the appearance of moderation to infiltrate groups on the center-left. This means universal healthcare or Medicare for all in America. Also, get involved and radicalize your local chapter of the DSA.
God damn, he's not making this easy. He sounds way too sincere. And this is serious regressive behavior here. Infiltrate and radicalize. Man, you really are making this one hard.
Number two, we need to push fascism off the discussion table. We need to shut down their platforms when we can and get active in trying to schedule interviews in the media. We need to violently oppose fascists whenever we can.
Whoa, dude, if this is a joke, that's not funny. There are people who will take this seriously, for fuck's sake. I mean, the part about stopping fascists from being able to speak is kind of funny, but when you get into the stuff about being violent, now you're just being a dick. Whether you're being serious or not, that is not something to encourage, because people are getting hurt out there over fucking words, and that shouldn't be happening, even as a joke. Don't encourage violence, you fucking ass. Encouraging violence is not cool, especially when you know the audience might actually do it.
And get involved in stopping fascism, whether it be doxing fascists who showed their face like in Charlottesville.
Okay, now I'm getting worried because I think you might be serious. Doxing people like those in Charlottesville? You do know some of the people in Charlottesville that were doxed weren't actually the people in Charlottesville. They just kind of looked like them on Facebook. 4chan is weaponized autism. Antifa is weaponized retardation. Don't do things you're not good at. You are ruining people's lives who had nothing to do with this shit, you moron.
That includes anyone who pushes the narrative that the actions of fascists, like murder, are at all equal to pushing back against them.
Okay, cocksucker, now you're just pissing me off. I don't care if this is a joke. Hitting somebody in the head with a bike lock could kill them. Trying to burn down a building you think somebody's in could kill them. The fact that so far Antifa is just as bad at killing people as they are at managing their lives, getting out of their mother's basement, or bathing doesn't change the fact that they've tried. But let's not pretend Antifa is a bunch of nice little schoolboys who are just trying to do the right thing. They're violent shitheads who have only avoided killing people because of their ineptitude.
Also, no more fists alone. Be prepared to do much worse. Never fight alone. Fight with someone who has your back. Get some brass knuckles maybe, or a karambit. Learn how they work.
Yeah, I officially don't care if you're a Poe. Fuck you. What you're suggesting here is going to get somebody killed, you dumb motherfucker. The way you pussies like to swarm people and then beat them in the head is dangerous enough. Adding weapons to that? Go fuck yourself.
Number three, make leftist memes.
Now this is an idea I can get behind. Leftist memes are the best unintentional comedy on the internet. It's like you guys literally can't think.
Number 4. Tankies, fellow anarchists, you all are gonna hate me for this, but we need us to get along, especially. Do the most you can to avoid sectarianism. I'm sorry this has to happen, but right now, until the conversation has moved left, we all need to cooperate as much as possible.
And I'm back to thinking you're a Poe. Very early on, you said you have to do things to get changes in government. And now you want anarchists to work with you. Working for more government and asking anarchists to join you is fucking stupid. It's okay, many of the anarchists are just as stupid and probably will join your cause.
Number 5. Last, but probably most important of all. Do your best with that aforementioned moderation to push your liberal friends leftwards. We need to get them moving away from neoliberalism and into actual leftism. Even considering how tough this may be, we need to swing as many liberals and moderate progressives to the serious left. This means making more moderate, appealing content to introduce liberals to concepts of anti-capitalism and such. So we need to build more moderate, as it were, audiences, and bring them more radical by accessible online content that slides them to the left.
So your idea is to manipulate people until they agree with the stupid shit you say. That's somebody who really believes in their principles. My ideas are so good I have to lie to people about it. Come on, just tell me you're a Poe. Nobody can say this kind of asinine shit and really believe it. As dumb as the video was, the description for the video and some of the comments he's made are just gold.
I don't know if I'd normally be so violent in my rhetoric. I think the reaction to this event has me too angered to beyond the point of rationality. I may make a follow-up talking about how violence is specific in its use. I'm sorry for getting so violently angry.
But not sorry enough to take it down. That's weird. You're inciting violence here. You tell people to get weapons, group up, and beat people they disagree with. You're gonna get somebody killed, you stupid motherfucker. And I don't believe for a second that you're actually sorry about it. I think it's just your way of pretending this was just all in the heat of the moment. You're actually a violent dickhole who thinks this is how people should behave. This isn't something I would normally say to someone, but you should probably consider taking this video down. He then goes on in the comments to say this.
Attention. I meant in the doxing comment only in reference to those publicly outing themselves as Nazis at rallies, not random doxing. Also, I think out of anger I may have been overly violent. Take it with that in consideration. Please read the description.
Oh, for fuck's sake. If you're sincere, you're a horrible person. I acted in anger is not an excuse. It doesn't absolve you of the shit you did. In this case, inciting fucking violence. You're encouraging people to dox folks who were at that rally. We know for a fact already that some of you radical leftists doxed the wrong fucking people, even though you had their goddamn faces. When 4chan tracked down that professor who hit somebody with a bike lock in Berkeley, there was more to it than just a Google reverse image search, for fuck's sake. But you radical regressives don't think. You're not very intelligent. You're just reactionary. So what you do is a reverse image search and dox the wrong guy. Good job, jackass. You don't get to just walk away from what you're advocating here by putting a dumbass comment saying, I didn't mean it, guys. If you don't mean it, take the fucking video down. If you do mean it, stop being a pussy about it. Sure, the possibility still exists that you may be a Poe. And if you are, congratulations, you did an excellent job. If you're not, I don't for a moment believe that you're actually sincere here. I don't believe you think you did anything wrong. I think somebody told you how bad this looks and you decided to throw in these little disclaimers. You told us earlier, your goal is to infiltrate people by pretending to be a moderate. And now you want me to believe that you're not actually a violent piece of shit? Yeah, I might fall for a Poe, but I'm not falling for that shit. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up this one. If you need more monkey in your life, you can find me at the social media links below. You can also watch the nightly streams I do with Scribelight and Some Dumb American. We rotate which channel it's on each night, so make sure you follow each of us and follow us on Twitter so you know where we are. If you enjoyed what I do here, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter for as little as $1 a day. You can also buy something from the Monkey Store, which now features a Halloween t-shirt, or you can just share my videos. I recently passed 20,000 subscribers, and I'd like to just take a moment to thank everybody who's come with me on this journey. Thank you so much for watching, for sharing, for supporting me in what I do here. I cannot tell you how much it means to me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Ranting Monkey, and I'll see you next time.
Never fight alone. Fight with someone who has your back. Get some brass knuckles maybe, or a karambit. Learn how they work. We need them scared and running.
Your life makes me sad.